I know you were in China a couple of weeks ago, right? So,
Yes.
how are you coping with the coronavirus and everything?
Well, actually, it's a very scary thing, but
Yeah.
me and my friends and family, we are coping pretty well. We are not really overly concerned, so we have actually taken a lot of precaution.
Okay.
For example, we have quarantined ourselves at home, and we even barricaded our houses so
Wow.
far. And I'm very certain a cure will be found very soon, and a vaccine will be given so quickly to everyone, so we can get back to our lives.
Yeah, I hope so. It sounds like you and your friends did pretty well.
Yes, yes.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we just heard from Jamie, who was on business in China a couple weeks ago, and we talked about the coronavirus, and he mentioned a few words about how the situation was, and we're gonna go through them and I'm gonna explain them all. So the first word that Jamie mentioned was coping. Coping. This is a very interesting word. Essentially, it means to manage something or to survive something. So we're just really getting through it. You might think of a class that you really hated in high school or in junior high, when you just had to push through it and you just got it done. So we would say that you coped with the class and you survived it and you got it done. The second word we mentioned is concerned. Concerned. Concerned means worried or anxious. So when we're concerned about something, we're stressing out about it, we've been thinking about it a lot, we're worried about the situation, or we're worried about something. For example, you could be concerned about your mark. So if you have not heard from your teacher in a little while, but you've been expecting a paper back with a grade, but you haven't heard from him in a couple weeks, you might be concerned. So you were worried about your mark and wondering what's happening. The third word is quarantine. Quarantine. So this is actually a word that we covered in another video. To explain it in a short way, essentially quarantining is when we keep somebody who is sick away, alone, keep them in a safe space by themselves so that they don't spread the infection that they have or the virus that they have. Our fourth word is barricade. Barricade. Barricade is a very funny word. It kind of sounds like a bear is trying to get into something, but essentially what it means is we are creating a barrier around ourselves so that we are staying safe from something or someone. So when we barricade ourselves in our homes, we would probably put up some boards on the windows and on the doors. Essentially, we're creating a barrier to protect ourselves from something. So like Jamie mentioned, him and his friends barricaded themselves. So they wanted to make sure that they were going to be safe and they didn't have to worry about anything. So they barricaded their homes. Our fifth word is precaution. Precaution. When we take precautions, we are taking safety measures. So essentially, we are putting in a defense. We're guarding ourselves from something. We're trying to make sure that we can avoid a certain dangerous situation. When we take precautions for swimming, we make sure that we have our swimming lessons. We make sure that there's a lifeguard on duty. We also make sure that we have any equipment that we need to swim properly. So if you have long hair, maybe you have a cap. If you have breathing problems, you have a nose clip. We would call this taking a precaution. The term vaccine and the term cure confuse a lot of people. The reason why is because native English speakers often use these two terms interchangeably, which means they use them in exchange of each other all the time. So what do they mean? A vaccine is the medicine that we take to make sure that we don't catch a certain virus. We get vaccinated when we're very little for smallpox and measles, but a cure is something that we take when we already have become sick. So a vaccine will prevent us from getting sick. A cure will cure us if we're sick. So you can think of it like a cure is the remedy for when you're ill, and a vaccine is something that you get to make sure that you don't get sick. So we covered a few words today. The first one is coping. Coping. The second is concerned. Concerned. Number 3 is quarantine. Quarantine. Number 4 is barricade. Barricade. And 5 is precautions. Precautions. 6, vaccine. Vaccine. 7, cure. Cure. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions about anything that we mentioned today, leave us a comment below. And we hope that all of you who have been affected by the coronavirus are staying safe and well with your families.